Welcome back again to Phasmophobia. Get myself situated here. So, yesterday's two videos were rather fun to make. I kind of enjoyed just seeing how well I could use the smudge sticks against the ghosts. It might have demystified the game a little bit for me, but at least I know more about hunts now than I did before. Today I'm going to practice hunts again, but this time I'm going to initiate the hunt. I'm going to let the ghost see me. I'll try to repel them with a smudge stick, but then after that I'm going to try to hide. So it's going to be a little bit more accurate to how an actual mission would go, instead of me just thinking that I can just stand there with 4 smudge sticks and hold them off. Also, I didn't like that by far most of the ghosts I got yesterday are speed modified ghosts. Either they were very slow or very fast. The Obake was the only normal one, and I fumbled that one and ended up dying. I couldn't even get a smudge stick lit. It also makes me curious about how the lighter in the smudge stick works. Does the lighter have to be on for a second before it'll let me light a smudge stick, or is it just, or are there just some there's just some flakiness with the controls? I don't know. So I might experiment a little bit with that today too. By the way, I wanted to bring something up. A lot of the content creators like Insim, Nuzguard, Can We Just Chill, a lot of the YouTube content creators that play Phasmophobia all the time got a sneak peek at the update for Phasmophobia Apocalypse. It's due out on September 27th. It has a reworked asylum. It has a new small campsite. And lots of other options, and they're going to be adjusting the ghosts. So a lot of what I've been learning in my solo play is going to change on the 27th. So if you want to check out any of their videos on YouTube, they talk about the trailer and they check it out. So that's exciting. Okay. So, single player. Add. Lighter. I'll still give myself 4 smudge sticks. Let's go back to Tanglewood again. So, I don't know if ducking behind the island in the kitchen will actually hide me from a ghost that's walking, but I guess I'll find out. And I'm going to turn on as many lights as I can too, because if it turns out that in order to hide from the ghost I have to end up running somewhere else, I'm going to need a light source, because I'm going to be dropping my flashlight. I don't want the ghost to know where I am because I'm holding an electrical device in my hand. I don't think the lighter attracts them, but I'm pretty sure the flashlight does. Dave Carey. Motion sensor, photo, ghost event. Don't much matter. I don't much care about the goals right now, really. Where's the power? In the garage. There's a light switch in here too, isn't there? Here it is. I still have absolutely no faith in my ability to evade the ghost during a hunt. At the very least, I know that my ability to quickly open a door and slam it behind me in VR is very, very hard. Hopefully they adjust something in the update to make it a little easier to handle. Okay, now I'm going to go look for a cursed object. I took a look on the wiki, and there's very specific places where cursed objects will be. Tarot cards would be here. Mirror would be there. Summoning circle. Ouija board. Trying to remember. Oh, the voodoo doll would be in the garage. There it is. Okay, so just for starters, I'm just going to turn off my flashlight. Or, well, I'll drop it. And let's get ready. I don't think that's going to hide me. I can't tell where I am. Okay, so let's try this first of all. Oh, it does work. You just need to like the right end. Jeez, get me out of there. Okay, so all right, I'm gonna take a break from that one. I think my sanity got ruined. No, it didn't. Wait a minute. It hunted at 63, but it had a regular walking speed. What would that mean? 61%. 3 ghosts that I know of. A Fae that's unaged, a yokai when you speak, and a demon. This is the only thing I can think of. Of course, it's always possible that it's a mimic. I'm going to guess demon. Although I don't remember running into any freezing temps anywhere. When I used the voodoo doll, the very first pin that went in was the heart. And that's the bad one. I think that almost always triggers a ghost hunt. Okay. That's enough experimentation with that one. Okay, so I don't like that I have to drop my flashlight and then run in the dark. So the best option would be for me to...
Welcome back.
Hey, there we go.
Put some jobs ready for you.
So the best thing to do is get to my hiding space and drop the flashlight, but getting to my hiding space and dropping the flashlight doesn't do me much good if the ghost can detect me while I'm running with the flashlight in my hand. So the other good option is to turn on as many lights as possible, but then that puts the entire place in the dark after the hunt is over. So what are the best options? I don't know. What else was I going to say? Okay. Also, I was trying to turn the light on or off in the kitchen, and it wasn't working. So apparently the state of the lights, you can't turn them off or turn them on while a hunt is happening. So that is one way for you to tell conclusively that a hunt is happening if you can't hear the ghost and you don't know the front door's locked. So that's interesting. Two hunts. Well, I survived you, ghost. Got away from you. Twice. Let's see. How about we do Willow House next? I don't think I'm able to duck down behind the kitchen island. I think a standing ghost will be able to see me. I don't think I want to test that very much. Not nightmare. The other place for the cursed object would be the music box in the child's nursery. What else was I missing? The mirror, Ouija board, tarot cards. Yeah, music box was the only one that was left.
And remember to check the whiteboard for help. There's been no reports of violence or sightings, but please remain careful.
Smudge, EMF, motion sensor. Power is in the basement. So now I gotta try to think of where would be a good place to hide. Probably the garage or the basement. This is the garage. I don't want the garage. So the ghost room was probably somewhere upstairs. There's the bone. So I'm going to open these doors. I also learned today that a djinn will never turn off the fuse box. So that's a way to rule out a djinn if the fuse box ever goes out. That's probably the ghost room in there. Okay. Just the idea of going back to doing regular missions again where I'd have to escape a ghost during a hunt right now is already freaking me out. It's interesting how my attitude about the game changes depending on the in-game risk. So I'll grab from there, but I'll start with these. Now I gotta find the cursed object. I haven't used the tarot cards yet. No music box. No tarot cards. Mirror. Now if this is a banshee, in theory, I should... Let's put this down for just a minute. I'd like to turn on the light in the garage too, if there is one. Is there one? Doesn't look like it. So if I'm going to hide in the garage, I have to tolerate hiding in the dark. Well, let's see how this goes. Oh God, it's right there. It's right there. Okay, that was a success. I don't like I don't like ending up in the dark. That's not fun. Another experiment. I don't know if I can even light the... Oh, wow. Look at my sanity. No idea what kind of ghost that was. Okay, so How long does this take after I light it? Okay, it doesn't happen in the truck. I don't have any sanity pills. Will it work out here? Oh, come on. You're not going to lock me in the house, are you? That would suck. Oh. Okay, I think I get it. So you can't just light it on the smudge stick, you have to light it away and then move it to it. Noted. That's good information. It's also something I would really like them to fix in VR. It would be really nice if you could just quickly light the thing, because in a panic, that's what people are going to try to do. Alright, Any clues about what kind of a ghost this would be? It's none of these speed-modified ones. So it's not a Morai, not a Diogen, not a Fae, not a Jinn, not a Hantu, not a Raiju. Well, I didn't have any... No, the flashlight was on, so it would have been able to draw from that. So those are all the possibilities that it's not. No idea. Oh, not a Revenant either. Okay, so those are all the speed-modified ones that I can think of. The twins, I guess each of the two ghosts have slightly different speeds, but not the kind of speed that I'd be able to notice right now. I could hear its footsteps, so it wasn't a Myling. Mylings are generally very quiet. A mare? I don't know. No idea. So let's just randomly guess Onryo. Which one doesn't wander? Rarely seen far from their place of death. Why don't I try that? Because I never got any evidence from the mirror that it had moved from its spot. Let's try that. I should have picked up the bone on my way out. Obake.
I've got some jobs ready for you.
Okay. Let's see, what do I want to do next? Okay, I'm going to risk making my game lock. I'll go to the high school, and then that'll be it for this video. High school professional, lighter, smudge sticks. Okay, so light touch. Don't just light it right on it. I think that's why the Obake got me the first time, because I didn't understand that. The Obake from a couple of videos ago. It might have been why it was probably why the Revenant got me too.
Alright, we're here. Take a look at the equipment and prepare accordingly before starting the investigation. I've also written some notes on the white...
So, the apology I want to make is I spent 10 minutes walking around the entire first level looking for cursed objects, and it turns out all of them are right here in the lobby. Sorry about those of you who were screaming at the screen, but I just did not know. But now I do. It would be nice to learn everything about the game as I go, but there's just so much in this game to learn, especially learning all the details about the ghosts and how they all work. It would just take me way too much time. I would die, I would get freaked out all the time. And where's the power? There again. And I would just get more frustrated and scared. As I said, I do better in these kinds of scary games when I have some information to work with. Let's see what cursed object I can find. Voodoo doll. Okay, it's easy enough. I'll take the smudge stick with me just in case a demon decides to hunt me early. So the question here is, if I'm going to smudge the ghost, where the heck am I going to hide? Sounds like it's up here in the second level. I could smudge it near the library and then hide in there. Where's the light switch for this hallway? There it is. Well, I hope this video is a bit more interesting than the last one. Yeah, if a ghost sees you in one of these hallways, you're pretty much done. There's just no way to avoid it. You walk into a room, it knows what room you went in, so it's going to walk into that room. How would you possibly hide? Light switch in here too. Perfect. That's what we want. And then I'll just duck back here. So you can spend 10 minutes in the school in the dark and keep your sanity above 50%. That means you can only be there for 5 minutes in multiplayer. Now if this is a wraith, it could teleport itself to me and it could show up all of a sudden. Are we ready? Okay, so the goal is I bring the ghost near this door and then I just run and hide in the library. We'll see how that goes. Ghost! Ghost! Hello? Ghost? Ghost? I'm here. Ghost? 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 It's a crawler. No, it's not. God, I forgot about my flashlight. I'm gonna do that again. Stupid flashlight. Well, the ghost was doing a nice jog. Oh, crap, the program locked up on me. Okay. Sorry to disappoint you. I'm gonna stop the program there. So, it's too bad. I would have liked to have hidden in the library and see if that worked, but the other strategies worked fine too. But that just goes to show, flashlight is enough to have the ghost detect you, so that's good information too. Sorry the video wasn't any longer and there wasn't a lot more stuff that happened, but thank you for watching, and I will see you in the next one.